Alright, hey there YouTube. I told you, I think in one of the videos where I was going over the cots and my sleeping situation, I talked about doing a camp shower. Well, here it is. This is about 8 feet long, and I calculated it at, let's see, 5.3 gallons. So not bad, you know. At least that was the calculation I got based off of the 6 foot one. On one of the videos, he calculated that one to hold like about 4 gallons, US gallons. And so I wanted this to be a little bit longer because I wanted the spigot to be out past the front, because I think I'm going to put it on the driver's side of the Jeep. Still got all the stickers on it because I'm not really worried about it too much right now. As I go along, I'll pull them off, and clean it off. I usually do that as I go anyway. It's so that when things prove themselves, then it's like, yep, you don't need to have a sticker anymore. You've proved yourself, so you get to stay in the family, kind of thing. So down here at the end, on one of the videos I decided to put a Y here with a 2-inch. It's 4x4x2 Y, so that I could use gravity, let the gravity do the work. It'll go down, it'll be a lot better. I'll get more of the water out this way than I think I would if I would have put the spigot here and just had a straight piece of pipe. That's my thinking anyway. And I won't really have to tilt the thing too much. So there's that. And what I did though is I got one of these, it's slide in and then it's threaded here, so I don't really want to take it, well, it's threaded here. I don't want to take it off because we're gonna, heck with it. Just, jeez, I tightened that thing on good. I don't want to set you down on the ground. There we go. So let's take it out part of the way, but it's threaded here. So what I did is I glued this piece in, I threaded this piece all the way, got it tight. I've since then added Teflon tape, or whatever that stuff is. I call it Teflon tape because that's just what I know it as. And then I wrapped this in Teflon tape, tightened it in there as much as it would go, and then I put it in here and I rotated it to the angle that I wanted, made a mark. So I put it, tighten this up. Have Teflon tape there, tighten it up as far as it would go. Shoved this in here, got it to where I wanted it, made a mark, and then pulled it back out and used some ABS to PVC glue. And then I got my lines lined up and I just pounded it in there with a rubber mallet. And then just let it sit as I worked on, sealing this up. I had to cut a little piece of the regular pipe to go in between the Y and the cap. I was trying to get it as flush as I could because then I was just going to run glue in there. But so far it doesn't seem to be leaking. Oops, sorry, it doesn't seem to be leaking out of here. It was leaking around here, so that's why it looks like crap with all that extra glue. I might end up just getting some more of that glue, and I'm just gonna probably stand it up on end and just let it run and fill it in and just make a thick bead like that all in there. And I might kind of do that here, just slowly layer it if it leaks. And then the same here, I had to do it too. This cap is another screw-in cap, but just bigger size than the other one, and it went all the way against here, and so it was not leaking anywhere around here. It was leaking out of the cap, so I had to put Teflon tape around it, and I had to just crank down on this thing, so that's why it's tore up, because the biggest thing I had was some channel locks. And then this though is a 4 by 4 by 3. And my thinking on having the bigger size is, one, these were on sale, so they cost less than that one down there. And then my thinking was too is that I could fill this thing up, and then if I have enough air in here, it'll allow me to be able to pressurize it good enough. And so then I put another this is a 3-inch cap too, with the threaded cap, and I wrapped it with Teflon tape, because when I did hook it up to check for leaks, and that's why I ended up doing all this, because it was leaking out of there. I didn't put the tape on, and I tried to pressurize it with my little jump starter compressor combo thing, and it was kind of bleeding out of this. So yeah, so hopefully it'll seal up. What we're gonna do right now though is I'm gonna fill it up with water, and then make sure this is off all the way. So this is off. Get the hose running. I got too much water pressure coming out of there. I don't want it getting everywhere, because I want to be able to see for leaks. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so we're filling it in here. We're going to fill it up quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know how much. Fills up pretty fast with the hose. So yeah, sorry about that. Okay, we're gonna fill it up to there. Can't really see it, but it's like right there at the end of my finger. So we're gonna turn the hose off. We're gonna look, see if there are leaks. So far, so good. Yep, I do got a leak. It is coming out of this cap, so yep. So I might have to do some more of that glue up in there. And then yeah, I'll just do both sides, just kind of get it up in there. So I won't be mounting this to the Jeep anytime soon. Cause let's see how. Oh, dang it! And it looks like I got another leak over here somewhere, maybe. Oh, yep, right there in the place that I tried to seal up. So I'll be having to dry that, and sorry if I'm sound loud and my face is really close to it, but I'll have to fill that back up with some more stuff. I'll just go all the way around it though. At least this hole, like from here to there. And then I'll do this other side, but with it open like that, it kind of, I'm sorry, dang it. Let's do this again. So that's like full open. And with the nozzle on there, I think it would probably, I could still take a shower even though it's gravity. I need to get like a little lockout button or actually what I was going to do is there's like I call it like a military shower head, because it's just a tiny little head, and it has like a button on it, and you can push it back and forth, because I remember those in basic training in the showers that we had, because we had to go it was a room, it was a square room that part of the bathroom, you walk in a line, you got your towel, and you set it down on the bench, and then let's see which way you went. You went in one way, and that's to butts, is what they said. So we were like really close to each other. You held out your hand. They dumped some, like some soap in there, just like a quarter, and then you had to make that last. You got your hair, and then your private parts, and your butt crack, and that was about your face, and that was about it. Not in that order though. Start at the top, work your way down, and then you would do that, because between the shower you would you go get wet, apply the soap in the dry spot, move up, rinse off, and then just continue to rinse all the way around. If you weren't rinsed off by the end, too bad, you're going to go around with soap scum on you, or you get yelled at and made to go back through at the end, and then you just be getting yelled at. But yeah, it's a small water saver is what I think they call them for real. And I think if I got one of them on there, it was like $12 or $17. I should have just bought it there at Diamond, because I bought this other thing. And I don't know if I want to keep it. I think I will though. I think I will, and I'll get that other shower head so I have one, and I'll use this, and I'll use it for when I'm just have it open to the atmosphere to allow air in, and I'll use that thing when I'm pressurizing it, so then I can wash my feet really good, or I can wash the dogs, because I took a good long, it was like 5-minute shower when I had that thing all together. I barely used any water. I actually even thought about using that whole setup, just getting a different hose to have that little red piece in, and I'll use a hose clamp behind it so it doesn't pop off. But I want to use that little silver piece there, because it has like a shut off deal for it. So I don't know about using the rest of that. Maybe like one of those hose deals. I might just buy one because it's cheap. And then I guess I could buy that little silver piece too, and I'll have it attached to both that shower head with the hose, and then have it attached. Well, I won't have to attach it to the that other thing. So I'm gonna have to get so the other shower head, I won't have to attach anything, because I'll just attach it directly to one of these. And then sorry, I just got a text message, and yeah, so we can talk about that later. But anyway, so I would just attach the shower head straight to this, because it has that little button, is a pause button, I think is what they call it. And then I could use that silver thing that I just showed you up on that with this and one of those. Attach one of these to this piece, and then put that silver piece behind it. And so then I'd have like a shut off, and and what's good about this though is it has this piece here, you can't see it, is I think, and if it's not, I'm going to use this one. It's just an out, And I think that's what I think it's exactly like this, because I think I have the chrome version of this like set up in my house. So like this, I might just use this anyway, but let me thread it on if I can with one hand. There we go. So let's say, so I'll thread that in to this piece. And what's good is it has that clip, and I can clip that, the shower head, into it, and be able to adjust it here, to have whatever angle I need it, and then have that silver piece coming out, so that all I have to do is reach up and like pause, turn it off, because so I can not waste water, not having water running the whole time, just get wet, slather up, and then rinse. So I think that's the route I'll go. So I think I will keep this, might as well. Wasn't trying to spend too much money doing this stuff, but I ended up spending probably, so far I think I spent about like $80, maybe. Yeah, I don't know, I don't remember. But I would have used that other head that I had, shower head I have in there, but I decided to use this one because, get a new one. And that was a cheaper one. That was like $6, $7 for that brass fitting. So there's the shower. It's for the most part doing all right, holding water, except for those few places. Looks like it's dry as a bone back here for now. So yeah, I'm just gonna open her up and just let her run out. Just let her run out. I would like to take a timer and like actually hook it up, and then see how much water or how long I'll have water. I want to show this real quick, because this is my idea of a toilet. Saw this on Van Life's channel, the older gentleman with the beard and white hair. So and it works. And actually I think I would probably turn it around. Well, maybe we'd have to see, like, if you can like see me, I can't tell, but it's comfortable enough. The reason why I didn't have it going around all the way is because I just thought it would be a pain trying to get it to like meet up in the middle or something. And you can put one of them toilet bags in there and like put this foam stuff over it and to hold it down, and then when you go, you tie off your toilet bag. If I can get like small ones, I'd really like to find some biodegradable stuff and like pour some lime in there, and then just be able to dispose of it like I don't know, humanely or whatever. But there it is. It's a Sun soap, because I like this soap, and I like it because it comes in these buckets, because then I use them. I actually used one of these to make a concrete block, and it ended up having those indents in there, but that's fine because I'm just going to end up burying it. I might make a few more with that, make my own blocks. But so there's that, and then when you get done, put your toilet bags in there, roll them up, and then you take this piece off, and then put it in there with them like that, and then you just go like that, pick it up, put it in the Jeep, somewhere, not away from my food though, so it'd be over here somewhere. Like you make like some kind of hook system. I got plenty of those little hooks for the kayak. Oh, where's my kayak? I really need to make a place. I got some hooks that I wanted to hang it from my the ceiling in my garage by the handles. Grief, cats using my So these, I got some of these and I actually replaced. I also have some of these. Actually, I think I replaced these because with the rivets because they had screws in them like those, and when I was rowing and hitting them, it unscrewed one of them and I lost it. So I just replaced them both with the same kind, and I can always use those with some screws up in there somehow to hang stuff, which I'm gonna have to do. So there's that, and then I ended up, luckily it was cheap, but I've just bought another one of these coolers, even though it didn't work as well as I thought the last time. I think once I do that mod to the lid, I was going to use this one for camping this weekend, but with that its size, and then with that little drip, the drain there, I can't remember if it drips a little bit. I didn't want it dripping in the Jeep, so I'm still going to keep it, and I'm still going to keep those because for like day trips and stuff, these will be perfect. And then plus this time I bought a lot of beer, so I want to be able to drink it all, not be out of it. Like here, I'll show you. My house is a mess. My kitchen is a mess. Just got parts laying there. I got dog hair. Good grief. I'm cleaning it though. It's actually a lot better than what it was. Some of the stuff it just sat there, you've seen. So I actually like these. It's the only Bud Light or Budweiser product that I will drink. I got black beet porter. Then I got like my energy drinks. And I got a couple more of those in there. And then I got Coors, a little bit anyway, right there. And then this Henry Weinard's. And then I got a couple Buzz Balls, and there were a couple in there too. There's like 2 on the bottom and 1 on the top. And then like 2 in there. And 1 of those in there, which I'm probably going to be drinking a couple of them tonight. I got my chicken. That's going to get cooked. That's got to get cooked because it's been there since last week. And then these brats, I got to cook them. These are the spicy ones, like super spicy. Like I couldn't finish one. And then I saved the other one and was able to put in my breakfast and have some seasoning to it. My peppers are still good. My eggs are still good. So yeah, I'm going to take all those. I probably should take these eggs. Just got shit everywhere, man. I lied. This is the other Bud Light product or Budweiser product I'll drink. And I like the Modelo ones. But yep, there's that. And then my food and junk there. So yeah, there's that. And I was looking for, it's called a bus tray. For like, you've seen in restaurants for washing dishes, but I think I'll end up using these eventually. Like I was gonna have that one for dirty water, I think, and that one for clean water. But I got to get everything in my Jeep situated the way I want it. Gotta organize this right. I know in one of the videos with the cots, I said I wasn't going to buy one, but I ended up buying one because I set it up, and it actually ended up being wider. I was thinking it was 27 inches wide, and it was like, I got the first measurement, which was like 72 inches wide, or I don't know, it was some weird number, and I got it mixed up, but it's actually like 35 inches wide. And it's still pretty hard to get the ends over these little slots or these tabs. So I thought, because I went to Sportsman's and looked at theirs, and they have like an extra large one that I thought was great, but $120 for that thing, And so I it's all out. I don't have that kind of money, and I actually, though, I spent quite a bit of money just now on all the, like, some beer and some, like, those waters and like a couple of the other things all adds up. So I got 2 40 packs. I got one of the 32s still left. So I got plenty of water to drink with and wash dishes with, and I'm gonna try to get away from doing that. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start using those ones up there, those blue ones. Start bringing water from home. Filling them with ice, and then just filling them up with water out of the refrigerator or something like that, filtered water, and then like covering them up, putting them down somewhere. But like, I just need some extra stuff. Like, I need to get a whole nother freezer. I need to get an ice maker because I want to be able to make my own ice, so I don't have to spend the money on ice. And I think actually a year worth of camping would pay for an ice maker. I mean, like a smaller one. I wanted to make enough ice, like, in a day to, like, fill up a 20-pound bag. Do that every day. Fill up 20-pound bags until I got the new freezer filled up with it. And just as I use it, just redo it. Kept this rock for some reason. I don't know. Looked like a cool, like, pen holder or something. I don't know. It just looked cool, so I kept it. Let's go in there. There's my obsidian. Oh, it's like, I think it's obsidian or onyx. I think it's obsidian though. My aloe vera plants died. I watered them, but they're just dying. I try not to overwater them. And I was trying to get that little guy to come back. Yeah, I'll play some music for him. But anyway, that's some of the ideas I have. So I got a toilet, shower, new cooler, cot, and yeah, got them hanging there too off of those racks. So did pretty good, I think. So, and then they got their own bungees. They're not connected with these axe and maul bungees anymore. And then, oh man, I did something to my hip. And I stepped wrong and it just twists the crap out of it. And I got my shovels. And yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to order, maybe order another one of those. I don't know, because that handle is pretty thin right there. I don't know if it'd go over this end too good. Got those bungeed up. One of the coolers will go over there, along with all my backpacks. Some of the backpacks will go over there. Then the other cooler will go back here like normal. And then my pillow and my clothes bag might go up there in that seat, so keep the dogs from climbing up there. Sometimes I wish I had the windows back here that pop out, like kind of opens up, but they look ugly. But I think if I found another 2-door that had those in it, then I would take this one and keep it nice, fix it up, I'd still wheel in it, but then I would fix that other one up and make it my overlander, my crawler and stuff. And then I'd take my gold Jeep, fix it up, make it nicer, and it would be like my family. I don't have a family, but my family car, and then fix my truck up, and it'd be my hunting rig, you know, keep it nice, and just beat the heck out of the other one. Oh man, my hip hurts so bad. And then this F-150, just fix it up, get it running again, get it paid off, and just use it up, and then decide on if I want to keep it or what, you know. We'll see. But I think I'm still gonna build racks for this thing. I'd probably build a rack for that, unless I keep the camper and take it in it. I would actually like to sell it, but who knows, I might end up having to live in it. And actually, if I ended up buying some land that didn't have a house on it, I would live in it. Take it up and just cover it up with tarps and stuff, and like build like a shelter for it to sit under, and build steps and just live out of it, you know, there. And then fix it up as I go, and then just build you know, I think I'd probably build a garage first, park all these things in, and then build the house. And I would just, with the garage, I wouldn't have to have like too big of a house, you know. But it's way down the road, and if I get kicked out, then I'm not going to have the money to be doing that stuff. And then I'll just have to, but I'd have to become more self-sufficient. That's why it'd be good to have ice and freezers and stuff. But yep. So anyway, there's that, and I can't think of anything else to show you. So anyway, you know, until next time, y'all take care now.